Three things you need to have or need to know when you want to trade in your car. But before that, there are two ways that are true when you want to trade in your car. Either one, you already paid off your car and you want to trade it in to get a new one or just sell it and take whatever they offer you. Or two, your car is already financed by a bank and you need to trade it in or just sell it. Hi everyone, I'm Newbirth. I do car reviews and sometimes videos explaining some concepts that are not clear relating to cars. If that sounds like something you are interested in, please consider subscribing to the channel. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and I believe we can reach that soon. But in this video, I will talk briefly about trading in your car. I will also let you know what adds value to your car. Please note that the tips provided on trading in your car are meant only as a guide to the car seller. Welcome to another video. So you might be asking yourself, what are the advantages of doing this? Well, one, you can do it because your installment of your car is killing you softly. In that case, you can just trade it in for a cheaper car. Two, you can do it because you want the latest and greatest, which is, if we're being honest, is stupid. But it's your money, so who am I to judge? And three, you can do it because your car no longer makes you happy. Could be because of mechanical issues and so forth. There was actually a lady on TikTok who was having issues with a certain car brand I won't mention, and they gave her a runaround until the 6-month period was over. Now she is stuck with the car she can't get a refund for. I wish ladies who know they are not familiar with cars would ask other people who are familiar with cars to at least guide them when buying their cars, cause every day we see a new case. But in her case, the best thing to do would be to trade in the car. So those are mostly the advantages. The disadvantages, there aren't many unless you decide to sell your car privately and end up getting scammed or robbed. But besides that, the only disadvantage would be that you get offered a lower price than what your car is actually worth, which is why you need to know everything about your car. In my case, I was happy because whatever cost of fixing my Polo TSI was, it was going to burn a hole in my pocket. Worse, I was due for a major service with the DSG. All I saw was flames. Plus the car wasn't making me happy as it used to due to some issues it had, so I opted to go for a trade-in. So what do you need in order to trade in your car? Firstly, you need to know your car's book value. This is the amount the dealerships will buy your car at. This is different from retail value, which is how much the dealerships will sell your car at. Remember that if two cars were bought at the same time and one has a car accident, if those two cars are similar in mileage were to be traded in, the amounts will not be the same, simply because one car has been in an accident. Next thing you will need is, if your car is financed by whether MFC, West Bank or ABSA, you will need a settlement amount. This is the amount that you owe to the bank at that certain point in time. That amount will continue decreasing obviously when you continue paying your installments. You can get the settlement amount from the app of the bank that financed you. FNB and Netbank, I do know they do have it. I'm sure ABSA and the other banks have it as well. Or you can just Google the name of the bank that financed you and add car settlement amount. It should show in the results. The reason you need this settlement amount is because if you look at the book value versus the settlement amount, this might give you an indication of if you will have a shortfall or not. And a shortfall means that you still owe money towards the bank. That shortfall can be loaded onto the new car you are buying. So, for example, if your car finance book value is 100k and you owe the bank 110k, and say the new car you want costs around 200k, if the dealership decides to buy your car for 100k, you will have 10k shortfall. This 10k will be loaded onto your new car, so the new finance value for your new car will be 210k. And so the opposite is true. If you end up having credit, you can use that money for a deposit on your new car, or you can take it home. And lastly, take your time. Shop around for offers. If your car is popular and really liked, dealerships will really want to buy it. In some instances, they might even ask you how much other dealerships offered you just so they can try beat that price. You might find that at We Buy Cars they will offer you 100k, but at Getworth they offer you 102k. So it's always a good thing to not be in a rush and shop around. Once you have the above things, it's a lot easier not to get lost when trading your car at a dealership. You will know what you are expecting and what you are doing. So the factors that make your car have high value sometimes are if it's white, believe it or not, because it's easier to see at night, if it's popular and has a lot of interest for a majority of people. I will show other factors that contribute to this on the screen. And that, in a nutshell, is trade-in explained. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if it was helpful, please consider liking and sharing this video for others to see. And until the next one, I bid you adieu, farewell.